Welcome back to Man Up and Improve. I'm your host, Mike Tuplaya, and today we're going to tackle a topic that has a profound impact on our lives. From screens to real life, why it's time to ditch adult content. In a world where adult content is readily accessible, it's essential to discuss the effects it can have on our relationships, self-esteem, and overall well-being. So, gentlemen, let's dive into this important conversation and explore why it's time to make a change. I mean, really, what do you get out of beating your damn dick and busting all over a screen? All that cum juice on your hands? And Lord knows don't let that shit dry up on your hands and you know what, never mind. Anyways, one of the primary reasons why it's crucial to leave adult content behind is the potential for it to create distorted perceptions. When we consume adult content, we're often presented with an exaggerated and fictionalized version of intimacy, relationships, and physical appearances. These depictions can lead us to develop unrealistic expectations of what real-life interactions should be like. By relying on adult content as a guide for real-life relationships, we set ourselves up for disappointment and dissatisfaction. It's important to recognize that what we see on screens is carefully curated and edited for entertainment purposes. Real-life connections are nuanced, diverse, and require open communication, trust, and emotional vulnerability. When we constantly consume adult content, we might start believing that the performances and scenarios we witness are the norm. This can lead to a distorted perception of what healthy relationships should look like, placing unrealistic demands on our partners and ourselves. It's crucial to remember that real-life connections are far more complex, multifaceted, and rewarding than what is portrayed on screens. To overcome these distorted perceptions, it's essential to shift our focus from, ha ha ha, thank God I've never beat my dick, ew, moving on. Adult content can have a significant impact on our relationships. It can create unrealistic standards and put pressure on our partners to match up to those unrealistic ideals. By shifting our focus from screens to real-life connections, we can cultivate healthier relationships based on trust, emotional intimacy, and genuine human connection. Consuming adult content can also affect our self-esteem and body image. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to the actors on the screen, leading to feelings of inadequacy and insecurity. By embracing real-life interactions, we can celebrate our own unique qualities and appreciate the beauty of diversity in others, fostering a healthier sense of self-worth. Another consequence of excessive adult content consumption is an emotional disconnect. It can desensitize us to genuine emotions and intimacy, making it harder to form deep and meaningful connections with others. By shifting our focus away from screens and investing in real-life experiences, we can rekindle our emotional connections and cultivate authentic relationships. Leaving adult content behind opens the door to discovering real intimacy. Genuine connections, emotional vulnerability, and shared experiences with a partner can provide a level of fulfillment and satisfaction that adult content simply cannot replicate. By focusing on real-life intimacy, we can deepen our connections and experience a more profound sense of fulfillment. Lastly, it's crucial to prioritize our mental and emotional well-being. Constant exposure to adult content can lead to addiction, dependency, and negative impacts on our mental health. By redirecting our energy and time towards real-life experiences, hobbies, and self-care, we can improve our overall well-being and create a healthier balance in our lives. So, gentlemen, as we conclude our discussion on why it's time to ditch adult content and embrace real-life connections, remember that the journey towards healthier relationships, improved self-esteem, and genuine intimacy begins with making a conscious choice. Let's prioritize real-life experiences, foster meaningful connections, and create a positive impact in our lives. Personally, I always felt like porn was and is a cheap way to an easy nut. I don't know about you guys, but me, I would rather go out into the real world and get a taste of real hookups than to watch two other people that I've never seen in my life. I mean, you cats don't find that shit weird? Watching random people fuck? Anyways, thank you for joining me today on Man Up and Improve. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content. Remember, embracing real-life connections is an ongoing process. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll continue our journey of self-improvement. Until then, let's make the choice to disconnect from screens and embrace the richness of real-life experiences.